There we go. All right, awesome. Well, thank you so much, everybody, for allowing me to share this idea with you because it really is something that has been building my entire life. You know, if you've ever read the book, The Purpose-Driven Life by Rick Warren, we're all trying to figure out what that why am I here question is, right? And for me, looking back, I was literally the redheaded stepchild of my family. I have been through quite a bit of trauma and a lot of abuse and all of the negative things that I'm sure many people here can relate to. And what I've found is every time that happened, it made me want to help people that much more. I'll never forget in elementary school, for 2 years, I was branded gay before it was cool to be gay because on the dodgeball court, the awkward kid was getting pummeled by dodgeballs and I threw my arms around him and I took all the hits. And of course, that's what led to me being considered gay, right? So that was rough back in the 80s because that was not a cool thing to be. But that's just kind of who I've always been. I've always had this heart. And about a year ago, I realized that I've always said in business, quickest way to get $1 million, convince 1 million people to give you $1. If you applied that to a nonprofit, the difference that it could make. And that's where we are with Live, Love, Live. So raise your hand if you woke up this morning wanting to be the worst version of yourself. Not surprised. Raise your hand if you have no desire to have a positive impact in this world. Diane? Yeah? No? Yeah. No, of course not. That's ridiculous. Nobody does. Everybody wants to do good, right? Would you agree with that? Yes. So why don't we? Anybody have any ideas? Because I got a couple up here. Is it because we're bad people? No. No. Because we don't care? No. No. Someone else should do it. Maybe. We don't know how. Sometimes. We don't trust where the money's going. Bingo. And for very, very good reason. All right, so I know what you might be thinking. Anybody familiar with In Living Color from back in the early 90s?
My name is Loomis Simmons, and if you put your mind to it, you can make me rich. See, your money ain't gonna go far, but when you put it all together with everybody else's, then give it to me, it can go a long way. And in style, you ain't never gonna be rich. You just ain't. It ain't gonna happen for you, but you can still have a part of some success. Mines. And with a minimal investment, you can make me one of the richest men in the world.
All right, so in all honesty, who has had that thought when they've heard about a nonprofit idea? Yeah, of course. The reason for that is because every time you turn around, anybody know this? Yeah. What is this? Who does that? Walgreens, right? Do you have any idea where the money goes?
I thought it was a pediatric research.
See, these nonprofits spend tens of millions of dollars getting you to recognize their movement and making promises and claims like how they've helped over 31 million children. Do we know that? No. Is anybody holding these nonprofits accountable? No. Here's another one. Anyone recognize this? Yeah, what is this? Breast cancer. But where's the money going? Because every time we turn around, we keep hearing about Susan J. Corman stopped getting the support back in 2010 because they were caught in scandal because, big surprise, the CEO was pocketing the majority of the money. And it's not just them. Sad but true, but our heroes have failed us. Angel Food, Red Cross, St. Jude, that one hurt because I love St. Jude. Wounded Warriors, Greenpeace, Feed the Children, Habitat for Humanity. All of these giant organizations keep getting corrupted because absolute power corrupts absolutely. So what do? Well, you give a buck. And I have already said this So I'm going to allow myself.
Hey everyone, thank you so much to all the people that are joining the Live, Love, Life movement, Just a Buck, to heal this world. Together, we will change and heal this world. And that's the only way it happens, is by working together. So thank you to everyone that has joined. To those of you who have heard about it and haven't pledged your $1 a month yet, let me explain just a little bit about where this money is going and hopefully answer the questions that I keep hearing. Number one, as I've said many times, the quickest way to get $1 million is to convince 1 million people to give you $1. That's the power of community giving. Okay, so what we're doing, the reason why I tell people don't give more than $1, I just want you to do $1, because what we're trying to do is condition our brains to understand community giving. This is contrary to everything we've ever been taught, right? You need a lot of money to make a difference. Oh, I'm not important enough. Oh, we need Elon Musk to do it, right? And that's just not true, because all of us working together can really heal this world, and it doesn't require much at all. Just $1 will do it. Think about it. There's 8 billion people in the world. There's no reason why 100 million of them, which is just a fraction, can't come together once a month, donate $1 a piece. That's $100 million every single month that we can put to the needs of our communities, of our world. We wouldn't need governments. We wouldn't need anybody else. We really only need each other. And that is God's kingdom on earth. So the reason we're launching right now the Just a Buck movement is just the facts. When you are starting an organization, there are costs associated with that. A couple of the immediate things that we are raising money for right now is, number one, the tent. You've heard me talk about it. You've seen me post about it. Having this tent will allow us to go to farmers markets and just start having the conversation with people. That's the most important thing, getting the word out there. Sharing it on social media is terrific, so please share this video to your networks. But getting out, meeting new people, and it's like the old AT&T commercial, and then they tell 2 friends, and they tell 2 friends, and they tell 2 friends. And that's how movements are started, and that's how they grow and grow viral. But we got to start funding. We're also building an app that's going to be community-based, where you can actually log in and see exactly where the money's going, the tent that we're doing, paying for the app, all those overhead costs that come just with running an organization. And eventually, this is a big point, none of this is going to me. Okay, these dollars aren't going to pay for my rent or anything like that. They're going into the PayPal account. And as we reach the amount of money that we need, like the $800 and something we need for the tent, that will be purchased. And those receipts will be published so that everybody can see exactly where your money's going. Once we get the organization to the size of 100,000 followers on YouTube, that's when I plan on launching our first live charity auction. Unless I can partner with a church or some organization that has the live stream capability right now and has the audience, which many big churches out there do. So if you are involved in a church or you run a church and you can make that decision, then great, reach out to me. Let's have that conversation, because together we can heal the world, and it would just require us using your facility 1 day a month. So if letting us use your church 1 day a month to heal the world sounds good to you, then let's definitely have that conversation. Okay, so full transparency of where every dollar is going. Right now, going to the tent and going to the funding of the app that is being built. We need about $867 per month to build and maintain the app. And then we need just around $800, $900 to have that tent purchased, made, printed, and so on and so forth. Now, if you're somebody out there that just wants to go ahead and do that and take care of that, then sure, we can take large donations. But this is the important part. Live, Love, Live is split, which is different than any other charity that's out there. The way that you give is completely split. The people and the businesses that are looking for the tax write-offs and they have the extra money, well, help us fund the organization, because we need that. But for the rest of us, this is where every other charity falls short. The rest of us who can't afford even $20 a month, but we can do $1 a month because everybody has a buck. Everybody can spare an extra buck, right? It'd be like if I asked you, hey, can I have $12? And would you mind breaking that up over the next 12 months? That would be laughable, right? But that's exactly what we're talking about. So if you don't mind giving $12 a year to heal this world, you may be thinking to yourself, well, that's not going to do anything. $12 is nothing. Well, that's true. But now think about the fact that if everybody continues to say that, which is the world we live in, we're never going to make a difference. But if it starts with you, and you tell two friends, and they tell two friends, and they tell two friends, that $12 a year combined with 1 million other people, that's powerful. That's the power of community giving, and that's the heartbeat behind the mission of Live, Love, Live. Getting us all to realize we just have to work together. It's a really simple concept, but we've been conditioned to believe that we're not enough, that we can't do it. And that is baloney. We can do it. Every single one of us can participate. We can all have that move that bus moment in our lives where we can feel what it's like to actually make a difference. You know, I think there's a lot of people out there right now that are like, man, this world needs to be healed and I want to do something. I just don't know what to do. Well, now you do. You give a buck.
So what exactly is Live, Love, Live? And by the way, 100% of the money that has been collected and donated thus far has not been spent. The tent was generously provided by myself and my mother, and all the rest of the expenses that I have, I've been paying out of my own pocket. None of this goes to me. And I'm collecting the dollars because I want to get to $10,000 in the PayPal account. Because once I have 10,000, I can actually go on a live stream and collect 3 to 5 people who may need their rent paid, who may need an operation of some sort, who maybe just a family that needs a new washer dryer, right? It could be very simple stuff. I can go live. What I don't want to do is go live and not meet a need. That'll kill the movement. So I'm collecting this money till we get to that 10,000 and we can do live. And believe me, when the live stream happens, everyone's going to go, oh my God, that's amazing. Until that point, I'm looking for the people that can see things before they're built. Lewis, you understand what that's like. Looking at a plot of land and seeing a house before it's there. Okay, so what exactly is Live, Love, Live? It's a database of people who care. It's a movement of people willing to give a buck, a fundraising live stream to help real people, and a way to give everyone a chance to be a hero. When you have that, when we finally have the app and you're having a crap day, imagine being able to scroll and just go, I'm going to heal that person. There's my dollar, right? This literally will change the world. So let's face it, if the people in power were going to fix things, they would have already. I don't know about you, but I am tired of waiting for them to do it. So, are you ready to give a buck? All you got to do is one of 3 things. I don't really care what you do. 1, scan the code, go to the YouTube channel, and subscribe. If you haven't done that already, that's number 1, because that's going to help me when I talk to the businesses. We're almost at 12,000 subscribers right now, which is amazing. But when I post a video, you know how many views I get? Like 100. Right? So that algorithm doesn't exactly equate to real people doing real things. Number 2, share on your social media. Share it. Because as people start to hear about it, then they're going to start to recognize it. And then they'll see me at a farmer's market and go, oh, I've heard about this. But when they see me for the first time, they think what? Make me rich. Right? And number 3, if you feel moved to do so, join the movement. Be one of the Founders Club, the first 100 people to donate $1. I know some of you here already have. And if you would like to raise your hand, no pressure. But you would, yeah, we do have a couple of people. Actually, right now I think I've got 15 people that are donating $1 a month, which is great. Unfortunately, through PayPal right now, you do end up paying a 53-cent fee on $1. So it's actually $1.53. Which is crazy. But once I get the, and thanks to S&P, I have filed for the LLC, and it takes about 3 to 6 months for me to get that approved. And then I can open the bank account, and you can set up a Zelle reoccurring where you don't pay any fee. So working towards that, but for right now, that's where we're at. So at this point, questions?
Does anyone have any questions?
Yes.
So when you do reach that milestone, what's it take for someone in need? What is
I know what you're asking.
criteria?
Oh man, and that's what gets me going. Because here, this is the other thing that's really cool. I had to take this off the website because I actually had people already submitting needs, and it broke my heart because I can't do it yet, right? Once we hit that milestone, you know somebody who here right now is watching this and thinking, oh my gosh, that could help so-and-so. Anybody? Anybody have someone? Yeah, most of us know someone in need, right? You can go onto the website and submit them. And then we'll vet them, obviously, because we don't want the Prince of Nigeria, getting our dollars. But that's going to be the process, and that's all going to be done through the app as well. Anybody else? Yeah, what'd I say?
You said LLC.
Oh, I already did that. Yeah, the 501c3.
I just want to point out that PayPal and other processors offer people a deep discount for
Once I have it. I know. I'm gritting my teeth every day. Anybody else? Any other questions?
So if you pay all 12 months in advance, is it still 53 cents?
Okay, that's a great question. Thank you so much. Don't do that. Okay, no, let me explain why. Okay, let's say I had 1 million people, right? Was able to reach someone right now. Joel Osteen, let me get on a stage, right? Let's say 1 million people did $12 this month. What happens next month? The movement's over. That's why it's $1 a month. I've had some of you come up and try to give me $12. That's also why I don't take cash, because this money is not going to me. It's being collected in a database, because Live Love Live is a database of people who give $1. And then I partner with other charities who go, well, I have a veteran, America's Mighty Warriors, one of my partner charities. I got a veteran who needs the oxygen deprivation thing. It's $22,000 for them to go through that course. Well, if we have 100,000 people giving $1, how fast can we raise 22,000? Again, seconds. We can meet any need in seconds. And all of a sudden, we don't need governments. We don't need anybody, because we have each other. And that's the way life was supposed to be from the get-go.
Go ahead, no, you go first.
So on the app, are you going to be locked out once you give your buck for the month?
Oh, good question. Okay, so I say we cap you at $1. That's per need. If you have extra, you want to give extra, and you see as you're going through the app, you're like, oh, I like that person, I like that person. Give as many bucks as you want, but give $1. Does that make sense?
So I just did it.
Oh.
I did it for the whole year.
Oh.
I know, after you said it, I already was just sitting here, I just did it again. So I did it the one.
We do appreciate one-time donations. I've had a couple of people that have given, large donations, things like that. And it's not like that's not going to help, but it's the whole movement idea of doing it every month. And that way, when we go live, you can tune in and choose where you want to go, or maybe you just let us choose, right? Like, it's totally optional.
When your 501c3 is set up, you should set up an actual foundation on the side. So when someone wants to give you the $12, 11 goes into the foundation, 1 goes to you for that month, and then they hold the money, invest it, make more money, and turn around and
Interesting.
make.
All right, we'll have that talk. Yeah, that's great. I definitely need help business-wise.
I got my question as soon as he called me.
Okay.
My brain. All right, well, awesome presentation.
Thank you.
So much, very informative.
Do I just leave this up, or what do we do?
Yeah, you can leave it
Yeah?
up.
All right, cool.
Susan will take over from here.
All right, thanks, everybody.
Our